General Petraeus said last week that the clocks are ticking at different speeds in Iraq and here in Washington, that the political debate is quite advanced in terms of how do we get out, and that on the ground he thinks things are beginning to move in the right direction, and he wants more time. He says it's too early to make a judgment about whether this new surge strategy works. Why not? You were one of the people who voted for him, as did the whole Senate. Why not trust in General Petraeus at this point, give him more time, see whether this works?
He's wrong now. And if you notice, virtually no one agrees with him. Virtually no one agrees with him. For every one person in the military you can show me agrees with him, I can name you 5 who disagree, who are equally as competent as General Petraeus.
So your view is, in essence, this strategy is doomed to failure, even if it helps to stabilize?
Even if it helps to stabilize. Even if it helps to stabilize. And by the way, it will not stabilize it.
Major milestone this week here in Iraq with the American troops pulling out of the cities. And I wonder if you can put the broader American mission in context. Are we in the process of securing a victory or cutting our losses to come home?
Securing a victory. Look, the President and I laid out a plan in the campaign which was twofold.
The clock is also ticking on Afghanistan. Key members of Congress made it pretty clear during the war supplemental debate that they're going to give until early next year to see progress in Afghanistan, or they're going to cut off the funding, move to cut off the funding. Is that the right approach?
Look, I think the right approach is the one we have chosen, the Obama-Biden administration. We did a thorough review of what our objectives and policies were and should be in Afghanistan. We set in motion a policy which is now only beginning to unfold. All the troops we agreed to increase are not even all in place at this point.
But do Americans have a right to expect that if we don't see continued progress in the next 6 to 9 months, 6 to 12 months, then we should think about cutting back and pulling out?
Look, I think the Americans have a right to expect success. And I think the success is measured by how we defined it.